So we got this Chev. Obviously you just saw me spray the hi, how you doing, by the way? This is Gabriel, and we're doing a brand new bumper, and we're going to blend this fender. We got refinish on the hood because it's got some chips. There's some chips here and there. Got a little bit of repair here, a little bit of repair here. And this is Pearl White 800J. For this one, I used darker X34, I believe, yes. And so I want to show you how I'll do it. I'm gonna have to cover the whole hood. So what I'll probably do is I'll come around here and I'll just come up here. Actually, there's a chip there, so I'm gonna have to put base there as well. So I'm gonna try to just come like this on an angle, right? And then obviously I'm gonna have to cover the whole entire hood, which I really didn't want to, but because of the chips, we're gonna have to. So, because I make things a lot more complicated, but I'm sure we can make it work. I already washed this. I washed the paper. I washed everything. So now what I'll do is I'm going to blow and tack it. And like I always tell you guys, try to always blow and tack towards one place, so you know that everything is going the way that you want to. All right, here we go. Okay, so I put one coat. Obviously it's a little bit wet, because what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to mix my transition coat, right? So I'm gonna put only one coat because there's not like heavy primer spots. That's why I just went over a little bit here, a little bit more, just because it had some darker primer. But what I'll do now is I'll mix the transition coat, and then I'll go over the whole thing, melt in that edge nicely. And the key to it is to make sure you're putting down that transition coat evenly and smoothly, so then you won't be dealing with modeling. All right. So I sealed this white. So now I'm going to just put another coat of the white to make sure that we got the same coverage on the fenders that we got on the bumper, therefore giving us a nice even cover. All right. So there's a little bit in there, less than half. It's right around here. So I'm gonna bring it right up to half or more with my pearl. Just like that. Because you want the pearl to overpower the base. And that way, you're going to get a nice smooth transition. Okay? Here we go. So we got the base down, we got the transition coat down. Now we're gonna start putting the pearl. I'm probably gonna put one coat and a couple drop coats, or 2 coats, no drop coat. I'm gonna see how it blends out. I'm gonna see how it looks, all right? So we have put one medium even coat of the pearl. Now we're gonna put another second coat and we'll see how it looks. We might be able just to leave it, or we might be able just to put a control coat, or we'll see what happens, all right? I think every pearl is different. Every pearl has its own little, you know, thing that it has to be done to it. And sometimes it needs more, sometimes it needs less. And if you see a car from factory, it's never consistent. So you gotta keep up. You have to be consistently adjusting to the inconsistencies, all right? So that's the lesson of the day today. So let's go in the booth and we're gonna put this other coat of pearl. I'm using a WS400 Evo for my clear, and it's 1.4, so 14 HD, and I am using PPG Envirobase EC530 clear. I ran out of the 550, so I can't use the 550 because I don't have any. So I am going to be spraying at 30. All right, so 2 coats of the pearl did the trick. So now we're gonna put 2 coats of clear, all right? so that's it. It took 2 coats of the pearl, and then she looked good. So there you have it. Very happy with this. And I tell you, like I tell you every time, is it perfect? No, it's not. But I stayed away from here, right? Sprayed that way, sprayed towards the repair, always. And as you can see, there's no blotchiness, right? It's gonna need very little polishing. There might be a couple nibs on there, here and there, like there, but it's very clean, very clean, like there. Super clean job. I love it. I love it. It's so difficult for me to paint this big trucks. Like, it drives me nuts. It's so hard. But anyways, so that's done. So now I'm using EC530, so I'm going to bake this at 165 for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, depending if the bodyman wants to put this together. I tend to, if it needs to go, I'll double bake it. This clear loves to be double baked, by the way. So anyways, that's it. Oh, I'm gonna clear the sprayer card. I wanna see how it looks through the car. I'm 100% sure it's not gonna be perfect, but we'll see. Let's see. Not perfect, but it was blendable, so it was fine. That's the awesome thing, that when you blend stuff, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's not a horrible match. If you were to spray a bumper like that, it would be okay. So there you have it. Right? Beautiful. All right. Now that we're done, and I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, I'm gonna try to post more often. I'm working hard for you guys as usual, but just bear with me.